Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Juice Baseball channel, and welcome back to an episode of the Kansas City Royals rebuild here on MLB The Show 23. If you missed last episode, you missed a good one because it was wild card playoffs in the postseason, and we played the New York Yankees and swept them in 2 games. We moved to the ALDS to take on the Boston Red Sox on our challenging course, our path, our journey to get back to the World Series and win it again. We had 95 wins last year. We won the World Series. This year we had 94 wins, and we are in the ALDS against the Red Sox. So if you missed last episode, go back and watch it if you're curious. Juan Soto absolutely dominated Game 2. Jazz Chisholm has killed both games. He's hitting .667. Absolute monster so far this year, or so far this postseason. But we've got ourselves 5 games. We start on the road in Fenway in Boston to take on the Red Sox. Let's get it started. If you're not familiar with how the series works, we play 1 series per video. So last episode was solely the wild card. It only took 2 games, so it was about like a 15-minute video, something like that. This one will be only the ALDS, so however long we go. If we get swept in 3 games, that's just how it's going to be. If we sweep them in 3 games, that's how it's going to be. But if we go all 5, it'll be all 5. We're going to quick manage. If we need to jump in and help out, we can certainly do that. Fenway Park is the site of the ALDS, one of the ALDSs, and we've got Freddie Peralta on the mound for Game 1. This is our lineup. Let's get it. Let's absolutely get it. Garrett Whitlock on the mound for the Red Sox against Peralta. Let's see how we start out here. 3 straight groundouts probably. Nope, 2 groundouts and a strikeout. All right, not the greatest of starts. Red Sox get Vladdy on base, but don't do anything with it. Top of the second, we can't do much. Single for Meneses. Pedro Leon. Stolen base. 81 speed, 40 steal. He stole a base. All right, whatever. We don't have a hit just yet, so I'm getting a little bit worried, but it is early. Single for Mondesi. Strikeout, ground out. Good job. Peralta's battling with Whitlock right now. A walk for De La Cruz. A fielder's choice. And a strikeout. We go bottom 4. Not much has happened today, except for right there. A triple for Orlando Arcia. And it's an RBI triple as well. 1-0 Red Sox. Don't want to quick manage out of the game. Jazz gets on base, which is nice to see. And a 1-run scored. Morales with a double. It must have been in the center field gap because that's the only way a double would have scored a run on when he was on first. That's a huge one. We tie it at 1. Can't do anything with him on second. 1 out. Fly out. Ground out. We had a guy on second. Couldn't do anything with it for 3 straight hitters. Okay, it's still 1-1 top 6. Bo Bichette leads off with a single. Double play, inning over. Peralta's probably getting close to coming out. It has been a pitcher's duel here in the 7th in Game 1 of the ALDS. A walk for Friedel and a pop-up. I think, yeah, Jose Leclerc comes in relief of Whitlock. I think Peralta's day is going to be done as well. We are going to bring in Romano to try to get this to the 9th. Single for Diaz. Pinch runner, Hampson. Pop out. Hit by pitch. Pinch runner. Ground out. Good job. Do we need to jump in here? I think we let the team handle it. Defensive substitution. Who'd they bring in? I don't know who they brought in. But Bo Bichette leads off with a single. A single for De La Cruz. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. A single bases loaded for Vinny. A fielder's choice. They threw it home. Okay. But smooth Jazz is up, and Jazz has been dominant this postseason. 1 run scored on the single. We lead 2-1. They bring in a pitching change to Scott Barlow. Sack fly RBI. It's 3-1. A walk, bases loaded for Salvador. 2 runs scored. It is 5-1 in the top of the 9th. And a fielder's choice gets him out. Oh, baby. What a inning. A walk to Pedro Leon. A line out, a strikeout to Friedel. And it's ball game. The Royals come back in the top of the 9th and beat the Red Sox 5-1. Ooh, what a game. What a game one of the series. We have Joe Ryan up next against Michael Kopech. Man, that was intense. That was an intense top of the ninth. I don't think I could have done it any better than what they did. So we go game two. Let's see if we can keep the momentum rolling. No, not in the top of the first, at least. 1-run scored double from Rafael Devers scores Vladdy. And the Red Sox lead 1-0 in the bottom half of the first. Nothing doing for us in the top of the second. Come on, boys. Perez is on base, but we can't do anything with it. We got runners on first and second now. Walk. The base is loaded for Vinny. 3 runs scored on a double. Vinny Pasquantino delivers us the lead. Huge from Vinny. Stolen base from Mondesi, but he doesn't do anything with it. It is 3-1 top 4. Walk for Morales. Pop up. 2-run homer, Bobby Witt. 5-1. Kopech is crumbling. Single for Devers. Single for Meneses. Runners on the corners. Strikeout. 3-run homer. It's 5-4. Arcia has been a thorn in our side today, or in this series. It is 5-4. Double for De La Cruz to lead off. A walk to Soto. They pull Kopech for Reynaldo Lopez. And it's a score, an RBI single for Vinny. And now it's Jazz. Jazz with an RBI double. It is 7-4. The boys are scoring. Morales with a double. Another single. Walter, look at this lineup here in the inning. A double, walk, a single, double, double, single. Crazy. A single from Salvador. And finally, the momentum is ruined by Bobby Witt striking out. But 2 more runs are scored, and we have batted around officially in the 5th. They bring in a pitching change to Scott Barlow, and that is the end of the inning. But a huge 5th inning. We batted around and scored 6 runs to make it 11-4. Now I feel a little bit more confident having Joe Ryan go into the 5th. But now we go top 6, single, fly out. Okay, I think I'm going to pull Joe Ryan, and we're going to bring in Dylan Coleman for the bottom half of the 6th. And Dylan gets the job done. Top 7, they bring in Jose Leclerc. He didn't really do well in the last game. We're going to let Coleman go 7, but this could be a little risky. And we've got back-to-back errors. What are we doing here, boys? Bring in Josh Stalmant. Fly out, pop up, fly out. Yes, Josh! That's what I'm talking about, baby. Back-to-back errors worried me a little bit. Another pitching change is Nick Whitgren here in the top of the 8th. Double from De La Cruz. A single RBI single for Juan Soto and a double play. Do we let Josh go? I think I'm going to bring in Garrett Crochet. Triple for TJ Friedel to lead off. But then back 3 straight strikeouts, so they don't do anything with it. 2-run homer for Salvador. The veteran makes it 14-4. We are cooking. Vladdy does have a solo home run, though, but it's not going to matter too much as we have officially taken the first 2 games of this series. What a wild, what was that, the 5th inning? What a wild game that was. And we have a 2-0 lead. All we need is game 3 with Roki Sasaki back at home. And we've got ourselves a sweep of the Red Sox and a trip back to the ALCS for the 2nd straight year. I think it can happen. We are going up against Blake Snell, which is going to be a little bit tricky. But here we go. Roki Sasaki struggled this year through the regular season. We'll see how he does. This is the first time he's pitched this postseason. We'll see how he does. Fly out, line out, triple for Vladdy, and a ground out. Okay, so we got away with nothing. Single, fielder's choice, line out, walk, ground out. Nothing there. Come on, Roki. Good job, Roki. Through 2, he's looking okay. Solo homer from Walter, the former Rookie of the Year. Oh, man. He's making my draft pick look pretty good. We have a run. Solo shot Mondesi. Mondesi's been tough this series. It's 1-1 here in the bottom of the 3rd. Single from De La Cruz. Runner thrown out on the double. I think De La Cruz is trying to go home. Pasquantino on 2nd. Jazz walks. Morales grounds out, inning over. Thought we were having something there. Pop up. We go bottom 4. Blake Snell still on the mound. Perez doubles. Bobby strikes out. Ground out from Bo Bichette. Double on Mondesi. Stolen base from Mondesi. 2-run homer. Vladdy gives the Red Sox the lead. and then a double from Devers. Sack bunt, 1 run scored. Arcia gets an error and a flyout. Wow, brutal 5th for us. Rocky's day is probably going to be done. Solo shot from Vinny pulls us back within 2. But Rocky's day is done. We are going to bring in Genesis Cabrera for the 6th. And he does a really good job. They pull out Blake Snell, Scott Barlow. We destroyed Scott Barlow before, didn't we? Or is he not the one that we took out? I don't think he was the one because his ERA is not bad. Cabrera's going to go into the 7th, and that was a good idea. Pitching change, Jose Leclerc. We have absolutely destroyed Jose Leclerc, but we don't do it on this one. We're going to bring in Romano in the top of the 8th, and Jordan Romano does a good job. We go bottom 8. Pitching change is Alexis Diaz. A walk, a walk, a walk. 3 straight walks for Alexis Diaz out of the bullpen. Walter's got the bases loaded. Come on, Walter. Make me proud. Make Papa proud. 1 run scored, but it's a double play. It's 4-3. Salvador Perez, the veteran, flies out, and we leave a runner stranded. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I'm going to jump into this game, top of the 9th with Jordan Romano on the mound, and we are going to try to get this to the bottom of the 9th. It is the 9, 1, and 2 hitters for the Red Sox here, top 9. The towels are out. Royals fans want to see a 3-game sweep of the Red Sox and get ready for the ALCS. Luke Berryhill will strike out, and it's Mondesi, who's just been so tough to get out for us today, or in this entire ALDS, he's been tough. He will ground to Pasquantino there, so that's nice. And it'll be Yandy Diaz. He's 0 for 4 today. Can Romano get us to the bottom of the 9th, where we have a chance to walk off and sweep the Red Sox in 3? These fans want to book their ALCS tickets in advance. Bobby Witt makes the play, fields, collects, throws, and we go to the bottom of the 9th with no more damage done. We know the drill. We have 3 outs to get 2 runs, and we have 9, 1, and 2. This is where I would want us to have. Tanner Hoke is on the mound for the Red Sox, and we lead off with a single for Bobby Witt. 99 speed is exactly what I want on base in the bottom of the 9th. Bo Bichette is up. It's a righty pitcher, so we're going to steal with Bobby. But it is a slider, or it is a 2-2 count. I got to swing, and it's going to move. It's a hit and run. Bobby Witt's on third. The tying run is on third base with nobody out. I had to swing. It could have been a strike 3 situation. The hit and run situation works beautifully, and it's Ellie De La Cruz with a chance to walk it off. De La Cruz will walk it off. Go, 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 Bo Bichette. You got to send him. The Royals are going to sweep the Red Sox. We're going to do it. Ellie De La Cruz and the Royals are going to the ALCS for the 2nd straight year. Oh my God. Ellie De La Cruz comes up clutch. And the Royals are back-to-back in the ALCS. We have not lost a game in the postseason. Oh my God. What a moment for Ellie De La Cruz. Wow. Having Bobby Witt get on base was so underrated good. It was such an underrated play, because then having him on base, because he's got 99 speed, Bo Bichette with the hit and run, he gets all the way to third, and then Ellie De La Cruz delivers the double. The game clinching, the series clinching hit. And your Kansas City Royals are headed back to the ALCS for the 2nd straight year. You love to see it. The Royals have won the American League Division Series and will be taking on either the Astros or Rangers in the ALCS. Well, let's simulate and not waste any time. It is going to be the Astros. It had to be the Astros, didn't it? It had to be the Astros. We have a history with Houston. We have a history with Houston in this series. It's going to be Mets and Braves in the NLCS, and the Braves are up 1-0 on the Mets. Oh, it just had to be, didn't it? It just had to be the Houston Astros. For a trip to the World Series, it's our hated rivals, the Houston Astros. Now, they're not in our division, obviously, but they are a very much thorn in our side. This is what their team looks like. It's pretty much the same. They've got Yordan Alvarez, Kyle Tucker, Jose Altuve, Jeremy Pena, Christian Javier, Felix Bautista, Luis Garcia. I mean, it's pretty much the same. They've added Trevor Story at some point. When did he get here? Oh, he's actually been here since 2024. Jeez. Okay, whatever. They have Corey Lee still. They've got pretty much the same team. Hunter Renfroe is now here. He was in Tampa last year, but he's been here all year. There's some slight changes to the big league club, but it's basically the same team as they always have. It's going to be a battle. It is going to be an absolute battle in the ALCS next episode, but I hope you guys are here for the ride. I mean, it has been quite the series so far. It's been quite the postseason. We couldn't really have done it without Jazz, without Vinny, certainly without Elliot de la Cruz, without Juan Soto. Like, some of these guys have been so clutch so far for us, especially Jazz and Soto. Both of them have been so good in this postseason. Which is why, yeah, I'm expecting Jazz to be leading the postseason MVP. It was Vinny last year. It might be Jazz this year. World Series MVP was also Vinny. And Vinny's in the conversation, but Jazz has just been so good. I don't know how Juan Soto's not in here, and probably because his average isn't like what Morales is, but Jazz definitely deserves postseason MVP. He's been so good for us in both the wild card and the ALDS. But that is going to do it. We have won the ALDS. We go to the ALCS to take on our hated rivals, the Houston Astros. I think they were the team that got in our way last year, and we had to get through to get to the World Series. So this is an ALCS rematch, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because we took on the Guardians in the ALDS last year and then faced the Astros. So it's a rematch. Will they get their revenge, or will we go 2 for 2 against them? Find out in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I know these videos are a little bit shorter than normal, but when you sweep teams, that's what happens. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.